Hello, my name is Josh Subcheck. Welcome to Session 3, Persuasive Speech. Today I will be talking about why individuals who regularly engage in physical exercise have an increased chance of being more successful from both a biblical and non-biblical perspective. So that's what we will be talking about today. So this is my welcome slide. I think you can see that, but it says fitness and then it has an arrow leading to success. Alright, so moving right along into my thesis statement, I say maintaining excellent physical fitness is critical for career success at all levels from both a biblical and non-biblical view because frequent exercise results in increased focus, improved confidence, and an enhanced ability to follow through with tasks. And those are all trademarks of successful individuals. Alright, introduction. Why did I choose this topic? Well, I primarily chose this topic because I like to work out. It's something that I've been doing since I was about 12 years old when I was getting ready for club soccer seasons, and now that I'm almost 20 years old, it's just something that I do. It's a part of my daily routine. I just, it de-stresses me. I feel good. I find that it improves my focus, and I just enjoy it, plain and simple. So that's kind of why I chose this topic. It's something near and dear to my heart. So let's keep it going. This is just a little, kind of what I just talked about, a little chart of why I like to work out. Alright, moving right along into a non-biblical perspective. So before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I think it's important to define what it means just to be successful, and how exactly working out makes one more successful. So I just have a very, very simple definition of what it means to be successful, and that just means someone who accomplishes an aim or a purpose. So we'll get into that a little bit more. Alright, here we have the three primary links between exercise and success. Firstly, there's focus. Very important. Focus is the center of interest or activity. Secondly, we have confidence, which is a feeling of self-assurance. Everybody needs confidence. And then thirdly, we have accomplish, which means to achieve or complete successfully. Those are primary links between exercise and success, and we'll unpack them a little more. All right, link number one, focus. Here I have a pretty lengthy quote from a doctor named Heidi Godman, 2014. She wrote an article titled Regular Exercise Changes the Brain to Improve Memory and Thinking Skills. So here's what she wrote. In a study done at the University of British Columbia, researchers found that regular exercise boosts the size of the hippocampus, which is the brain area involved in verbal memory and learning. Exercise helps memory and focus through both direct and indirect means. The benefits of exercise come directly from its ability to reduce insulin resistance, reduce inflammation, and stimulate the release of growth factors. Chemicals in the brain that affect the health of brain cells, the growth of new blood vessels in the brain, and even the abundance and survival of new brain cells. Indirectly, exercise improves mood and sleep, and even reduces stress and anxiety. Problems in these areas frequently cause or contribute to cognitive impairment. So that was all kind of just a bunch of scientific jargon, but what Dr. Heidi was trying to say is that the more you exercise, the more focused you will be. So that's kind of in layman's terms. Alright, links number 2 and 3. Link number 2 is an improved sense of confidence, and I have a quote from Thomas the Tank Engine, everyone's favorite, that says, I think I can, and then it's just repeated. And then the third link is the enhanced ability to follow through and complete tasks. So here are 6 ways that exercise improves confidence. And this laptop is getting pretty heavy to hold, but I figured this was the best way I can do it, so I'm hoping that you can see it. So firstly, exercise makes you feel better, makes you look better, makes you stronger, it provides a sense of accomplishment. Exercise reduces stress, and it actually makes you smarter, as we just learned about increasing the size of your brain's hippocampus, which is pretty cool. Now, getting along into our third link, productivity kind of goes hand in hand with completing tasks. So a habit of regular exercise will help keep you mentally sharper throughout your entire life. As you age, your body generates fewer and fewer brain cells. This process is known as neurogenesis. However, early research suggests that exercise can help this slow down. In other words, by the time people reach their 50s, 60s, and 70s, individuals who exercise might have more brain cells than their sedentary peers, giving them a major advantage in the workplace. Over a shorter time frame, however, an exercise routine can give you more energy throughout the day. Most of your cells contain components called mitochondria, often referred to as the cell's power plant. Mitochondria produce the chemical that your body uses as energy, known as ATP, that stands for adenosine triphosphate. Physical exercise stimulates the development of new mitochondria within your cells, meaning that your body will be able to produce more ATP over time. That gives you more energy to exert yourself physically, but it also means more energy for your brain, boosting your mental output. And that comes from a study done by Rhodes, paragraph 2 through 3. All right, now we're getting into a biblical perspective. So we've defined what it means to be successful in non-biblical terms, but in biblical terms, to be successful means to glorify God in everything we do. And I have a verse here. And I will do whatever you ask in my name, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. You may ask me for anything in my name, and I will do it. And that comes from John 14, verses 13 through 14. Moving right along, what does the Bible have to say about fitness? Or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not your own, for you are bought at a price. Therefore, glorify God with your body. 1 Corinthians 6, 19 through 20. So I just added in this quick note. As with many things in life, there's extremes in the area of exercise. It's no different. And some people choose to focus entirely on spirituality to the neglect of their physical bodies. Others focus so much attention on the form and shape of their physical bodies that they neglect spiritual growth and maturity. And neither one of these indicates a biblical balance. 1 Timothy 4:8 informs us, "For physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for both the present life and the life to come." Notice that the verse does not negate the need for exercise, but rather it says that exercise is valuable, and it prioritizes exercise correctly by saying that godliness is of greater value. So clearly there's nothing wrong with a Christian exercising. The Bible is very clear that we're to take good care of the bodies that we've been blessed with, but at the same time, the Bible warns against vanity. Our goal in exercise should not be to improve the quality of our bodies so that other people will notice and admire us, but rather the goal of exercising as Christians should be to improve our physical health so we will possess more physical energy that we can devote to spiritual goals. All right, so just a quick recap. Exercise increases focus, exercise improves our confidence, and exercise enhances our productivity. So, what's the big deal? Focused, confident, and productive individuals are very likely to become successful human beings throughout their time on Earth. The 3 adjectives listed above are key ingredients that a person must radiate in order to live their best life. A surefire way to ensure that you are setting yourself up for success is to make exercise a staple in your daily routine. You will not regret it. According to Dr. Thomas Stanley's 2001 book, The Millionaire Mind, 44% of the millionaires in America rated being physically fit as a very important factor in their overall success, page 34. Additionally, Dr. Stanley goes on to say that over 3/4 of all millionaires exercise. I just kind of included this fact for fun, but it's always the millionaires are some of the most affluent people in America, and I think that we can all take something away from this, regardless of our current financial status. So that was more just for fun, but I also did read the book, The Millionaire Mind, and it was an awesome book. I would highly recommend it. So the bottom line is to exercise. And here's my reference page. So thank you for listening.